So unfortunately, I didn't realize on November, 8th that this outrageous slate of radical Republican members of Congress were going to be playing such a damaging role in the national discussion and within the House of Representatives. I certainly knew they were wacky. I certainly knew they were radical. I certainly knew they were ignorant, but I didn't expect that they would become this weaponized so quickly. And today we're going to talk a little bit about radical Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene, we spoke about last week. As a reminder, Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican, is a QAnon conspiracy theorist. And she believes that the QAnon stuff is worth listening to. She has previously said Muslims don't belong in government and swearing on the Quran is not allowed. She has made claims about 9/11 that are certainly very, very far from what we know to be the facts, which we'll talk about a little bit later. She has talked about the possibility of staged elements of the Parkland, Sandy Hook, and Las Vegas shootings, and also harassed David Hogg, one of the students who was a student at Marjorie Stoneham High School, Stoneham. I always forget Stoneman, in Parkland, Florida. And she has also previously posted on her Facebook pages that Democratic officials should be executed. Well, there has now been a Facebook post from 2 years ago uncovered where Marjorie Taylor Greene appears to be talking about some kind of secret Jewish-controlled space laser that may be responsible for wildfires. Let's take a look at it. This is from November of 2018, where Greene said, "I'm posting this in speculation because there are too many coincidences to ignore. And just putting it out there from some research I've done." By the way, what these people define as research is often funny. "From my curiosity over PG&E stocks, which tanked all week, then rallied Thursday night after California official announced they would not let PG&E fail. I find it very interesting that Roger Kimmel on the board of directors of PG&E is also vice chairman of Rothschild Inc., international investment banking firm. Uh-oh. I also find it interesting the long history of financial contributions that PG&E has made to Jerry Brown over the years, millions spent in lobbying. What a coincidence it must be that Governor Brown signed a bill in September of 2018 protecting PG&E and allowing PG&E to pass off as most of fire responsibility to its customers in rate hikes and through bonds. It also must be just a coincidence that the fires are burning in the same projected areas that the $77 billion high-speed rail project is to be built, which also happens to be Governor Brown's pet project. And what are the odds that Feinstein's husband, another Jewish person, Richard Bloom, another Jewish person, is the contractor on the rail project? Geez, with that much money, we could build 3 southern border walls. Then oddly, there are all these people who have said they saw what looked like lasers or blue beams of light causing the fires, and pictures and videos. I don't know anything about that, but I find it really curious. PG&E's partnership with Solarin on space solar generators starting in 2009. They announced the launch into space in 2018, maybe even put them up before that. Space solar generators collect the sun's energy and beam it back to Earth to a transmitter to convert to electricity. The idea is clean energy to replace coal and oil. If they are beaming the sun's energy back to Earth, I'm sure they wouldn't ever miss a transmitter receiving station, right? I mean, mistakes are never made when anything new is invented. What would that look like anyway? A laser beam or light beam coming down to Earth? Anyway, this goes on and on and on. And of course, the Rothschild family has featured very heavily in anti-Semitic conspiracy theories for a long time. Anti-Semites recently often replace Rothschilds with George Soros. That's a replacement Jewish element to anti-Semitic theories. And of course, Dianne Feinstein and her husband, Richard Bloom. It's all very, very Jewish oriented, as you can see. And, one of the really concerning things is it's not just that they aren't denouncing Marjorie Taylor Greene on the Republican side. They actually seem to be welcoming her and Lauren Boebert and Madison Cawthorn and others. Is this the new Republican Party? Like, it's after Trump, but it's not really post-Trump. The question was, would the strong center of the Republican Party become Trumpy, or would they say Trump is gone, these people have to go? Will they simply welcome anyone that will go along with their tax cuts, no matter how insane, and that includes Marjorie Taylor Greene? I don't know the answer. It's still early, but so far there doesn't seem to be any big rush among the Republican establishment to say these people are nuts and they've got to go. Remember that when they say that oath, all enemies, foreign and domestic, isn't Marjorie Taylor Greene an example of a domestic enemy we should be protected from, and not the type of person that should be protecting or claiming to protect anybody from anything? And we're going to be talking about that more generally. But unfortunately, it doesn't end there with Marjorie Taylor Greene. When you see me sitting here at the microphone, oftentimes I'm wearing a shirt by a company called Teddy Stratford. And I love these shirts so much that I asked Teddy Stratford to be a sponsor of the show. And here's why I like their shirts so much. With other slim fit button-up shirts, you often get this weird looking gap between the buttons where it looks kind of stretched out. But Teddy Stratford actually has a patented zipper that's hidden underneath the buttons, which secures the shirt against your chest so it doesn't look stretched. And most importantly, it just provides a nicer looking fit overall. And the entire shirt is specially designed to really improve the way your upper body looks when you're wearing it. It also has a special type of collar that prevents it from drooping down and spreading open, which is another really great thing about these shirts. All of these things really do a lot to make a big difference when you're looking at a shirt. And that's why I like to wear Teddy Stratford shirts on the show. Go check them out at davidpakman.com/Teddy. The link is down below, and they'll give you 15% off your first order if you use the coupon code PAKMAN at checkout.